Good morning people, hello and welcome to another vlog episode of the India Darshan travel series. So as I gave you a hint in the previous vlog, in today's vlog we're gonna go do a mini trek of sorts close to Bhubaneshwar, very short trip. But before we do that, we're gonna grab some breakfast because I know the highways here don't have a whole lot to offer in terms of food. So let's go grab something and then I'll tell you more about the trail. Let's get started. So just finished brunch at the Venus Inn, went back again to the same place. Their food is really delicious and their portions are much bigger than the other restaurants in the market. Learned the lesson from the last time, so ordered less this time, and their puri size is bigger than a bhatura size, so just be mindful of that. And today is very packed inside, so the service is a bit sloppy, but anyways got the meal and now we're good to go. So yeah, in terms of hiking places within 30-40 kilometer radius, well more like trekking, I found two hills, Biswanath Hill and Bapuji Hill. Their names are a bit of a tongue twister if you say them both at the same time. And I went dinky pinky ponky and chose Biswanath Hill, and then I also asked the homestay host for suggestions and he also suggested that one. So that's why we are going. Let's go enjoy the hike. It should be an hour ride from here, so 30-35 kilometers I guess. Let's see what the views are like and hopefully the cloud cover is back so we can enjoy the hike. So the route so far has been the same that we took to Puri and Konark in the last vlog, and this is the Pipili village diversion. So that's the route that goes to Puri. Now we've come over here. We're gonna go towards Pipili side, and that's where we're gonna do the hiking. But along the way yesterday I saw this nice piece of craft over there that I skipped, but today I have the time, so I'm gonna go in and take some selfies there, and then we'll continue the ride. So finally we get to see what's there in Pipili as well. Oh wow, they've used scrap metal to make prancing horses. I really love seeing scrap metal being used for artwork. Some bike chains, nuts and bolts. This is pretty neat. This is actually like a junction in the middle, so there's like lanes merging at the end. They have made this in the middle. A pretty nice artistic piece of work. Really missed the cool breeze and the nice weather at the Chandrabhaga beach in the last vlog. It's extremely hot today, even while riding. I'm getting completely drenched in sweat. Really hope the cloud cover comes back. I want to enjoy the hike and stay up there for a little bit. Okay, so finally it's 1:15 p.m. and now it is starting to look like we are approaching Biswanath Hill with the hills starting around and lots of mountains, hills with lush greenery, and we are climbing up now. Getting here was a little bit difficult, like Google doesn't show the exact path, especially because it went through the paddy fields, so I had to ask locals a couple of times. 99% of the time they don't speak the language except for the regional language, which is Odia, but they are good with hand directions, so you will figure out where they want you to go. And now I guess it's just a short ride up and we'll start the trek from there. Alright, so finally found the trail, and right in front of the trail over there is the two-wheeler parking. I think it's an elderly couple that offered up the free space in their Vicent premises for parking, and that's really kind of them. And that's the trek up. So let's see, I already started tracking for my trek so that we can figure out how long does it take to get all the way up and how bad does it get, because it's my first time out here. It's a very humid and very hot day for trekking, but just out of curiosity, I want to see how intense is this trek. Had a very peaceful darshan up there. They were cleaning the shivling area, but there are 2 other temples that you can come and visit. It's very nice up here. I think there's a Lord Vishnu temple and one more temple here. And the priest came up to me and started asking where I was from and how did I discover this place. So in terms of stats, you only climb 650 meters this way, 650 meters down, more or less 1.3 kilometers return trip. Took me 25 minutes to come up there, nice and easy pace, and was taking some photos and videos along the way as well. So pretty nice and easy trek, a bit steep, but if you take breaks, still you'll be able to get up there. There's also a waiting platform, halfway point. You can use that to rest as well. So now I'm gonna go down, grab the scooty, and start heading back to Bhubaneswar side. Nice and easy 1 hour drive. And there was this handicraft museum that I missed last time, so might as well use this time today to check that out. So this was the only day trip area that you have. Brunei Hill is also close by, but it's more or less the same thing. You climb and then you go to Brunei temple after that. So I just wanted to do one of them. So we're gonna go check out the arts and handicraft museum next. Alright, so back to base. The Kalakriti Museum, the handicraft museum, was pretty cool experience. It was just a 10 rupees entrance ticket, very big premises. They have a lot of lush green park area outside as well that you can sit around. And inside, aside from the tribal section, the coolest thing that I found was the chariot replicas of the Jagannath temple. So if you saw the previous vlog, I showed 3 semi-dismantled chariots. This one is like a smaller scale version of the actual chariot in like full glory, so you can get an idea of the 3 chariots and how they look like. And they also have a chariot wheel placed there. In some of the photos you get to see the amount of crowd that goes there when it's actually the season. So that was a really cool experience, all for just 10 rupees, which is really cool. Outside there was also a cafe that I was trying to go to, but locals said that sometimes the things there are a bit overpriced. So I came back to base now. Just going to go walk around to one of the shops in the Bapuji Nagar market, grab some coffee, and later at night tomorrow I have a flight, so we're basically wrapping up this exploration for now, because it's the Independence Day and everything is quite, the prices have hiked up quite a bit. So taking a short break, going back to the homestay, taking care of some gardening and renovation work there, just going to rest up a little bit, and we'll be continuing this India Darshan exploration as and when we get the chance. So for now we're taking a short break in this vlog, and once I start heading to the airport, continue the vlog again and then wrap it up. So time for a short coffee break. Alright people, continuing the vlog the next day, and from the change of scenery you will recognize this is the brick room as I showed you on one of the homestay tours in the previous episodes. So as I have a late flight, the homestay host was kind enough to extend my checkout and let me stay here for a little bit. So I swapped rooms, and there was some other guest checking into that one. And soon I'll be packing up from here and leaving for the airport. Already returned the scooty, that went very smoothly, got the deposit back. So to drop and to pick up, they charge you a little bit of money, but that's very convenient, so that's okay. So you can go ask the homestay host for the details, and he'll put you in contact with the people, and then you can make some calls and ask them. I think they also have bikes to rent as well, but as I don't ride a bike, so I went for a scooty instead. So yeah, I'm gonna pack up everything and say goodbye to this lovely place, and say goodbye to Bhubaneshwar, Odisha as well, and start heading to the airport shortly. Alright, so finally made it to the airport. This is the international side, gonna walk over to the domestic side, and the auto driver was trying to scam me one more time. Says if you go inside all the way to the terminal, you're gonna be charged 30 rupees extra. I was like, for what? So he's like, yeah, we can't pick up from here, so it will be charged 30 rupees extra. I didn't pay that at the end. It's like, that's ridiculous. They try to scam you at the last minute. Anyway, gonna go inside and chill in the lounge for a little bit until it's time for boarding. It's a late night flight, and by the time I get back to the homestay, it would turn like a red-eye journey. So I would be too tired to continue the vlog hereafter. So I'm gonna end this episode here. I'll join you again in some other adventure. Until then, this is the Rustic Wanderer signing off. See you again the next time.